Hey there, money-savvy viewers. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Down My 9 Favorite Books for Financial Freedom. Today, we're diving into the literary world of wealth building, and I promise you, it's going to be more exciting than watching your savings account grow at 0.01% interest. Let's get started. The classics that never go out of style. First up, we have the granddaddy of personal finance books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book is like the Swiss Army knife of financial advice. It's got a tool for every money situation. Kiyosaki shares wisdom from two father figures, his actual dad, the poor dad, and his friend's dad, the rich dad. The key takeaway? Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take it out. So, next time you're eyeing that shiny new car, remember, it's probably a liability, unless you're planning to start an Uber empire. Next on our hit list is The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Now, Ramsey's approach is about as subtle as a bull in a china shop, but that's why it works. His baby steps method is like a financial fitness boot camp. Step 1, save $1,000 for emergencies. Step 2, pay off all debt using the snowball method. By the time you reach step 7, you'll be living like no one else, so later you can live and give like no one else. It's like CrossFit for your wallet. Intense, but effective. The Mind Game of Money. Let's shift gears to The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book is like a therapy session for your finances. Housel argues that doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are and everything to do with how you behave. It's not about what you know, it's about how you act. So, if you've ever made a questionable financial decision, like buying crypto because your hairdresser told you to, this book is for you. Speaking of mind games, we can't forget Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This classic is like the secret for your bank account. Hill's central thesis? Your thoughts create your reality, including your financial reality. So, if you're constantly thinking, I'm broke, guess what? You probably will be. Time to change that mental soundtrack, folks. The Simple Path to Wealth. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Sorry. J.L. Collins, The Simple Path to Wealth is like a GPS for your financial journey. Collins breaks down complex investing concepts into bite-sized pieces that even your dog could understand. No offense to your dog. His main message? Invest in low-cost index funds and leave it alone. It's like planting a money tree and letting it grow. No need to dig it up every day to check on the roots. Your money or your life, choose wisely. Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez' Your Money or Your Life is the personal finance equivalent of a Zen master. It's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about understanding the true cost of your spending habits. They introduce the concept of life energy, the time you spend earning money. So, that $5 latte isn't just $5, it's 15 minutes of your life. Suddenly brewing coffee at home doesn't seem so inconvenient, does it? The Millionaire Next Door. Spoiler, it's probably not who you think. Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko's The Millionaire Next Door is like an episode of Mythbusters for wealth stereotypes. Turns out most millionaires aren't driving Ferraris and living in mansions. They're your neighbors driving 10-year-old cars and clipping coupons. The book's message? Live below your means, save aggressively, and avoid keeping up with the Joneses. Because let's face it, the Joneses are probably broke. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. No, really. Ramit Sethi's I Will Teach You to Be Rich is like having a witty, no-nonsense friend who happens to be a financial genius. Sethi's approach is all about automating your finances so you can focus on the fun stuff. He's not going to judge you for buying lattes or avocado toast. Instead, he'll show you how to create a system where you can spend on what you love while still building wealth. It's like having your cake and eating it too, as long as you've budgeted for that cake. The Richest Man in Babylon, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Wallets. George S. Clayson's The Richest Man in Babylon proves that good financial advice is timeless. Written in the 1920s but set in ancient Babylon, this book dishes out financial wisdom through parables. The core message? Pay yourself first, live below your means, and make your money work for you. It's like Game of Thrones for your finances, minus the dragons and questionable plot twists. Conclusion? There you have it, folks. These books are like a financial Avengers team, each bringing their unique superpowers to help you achieve financial freedom. Remember, reading these books is just the first step. The real magic happens when you apply these principles to your life. So, which book are you going to pick up first? Will you start thinking and growing rich? Or perhaps you'll embark on a total money makeover? Whatever you choose, remember, the path to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. And unlike an actual marathon, you're allowed, no, encouraged, to stop for lattes along the way. Just make sure they fit into your budget. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Who knows? You might just inspire the next millionaire next door. Until next time, keep saving, keep investing, and keep breaking down those books.